Many people believe that drinking water right before bed will simply lead to disrupted sleep due to bathroom trips. However, the period of sleep is actually the longest time your body goes without hydration, and during these hours your blood can become thicker and more difficult for the heart to pump. The secret to supporting your heart overnight is not just the water itself, but what you add to it to make that hydration more effective for your cells and blood vessels. In this video, we will explore 7 simple, natural additions to your evening water that support heart health and circulation while you sleep. 1. Fresh lemon juice. The first and perhaps most accessible addition to your evening routine is fresh lemon juice. Many of us think of lemon water as a morning drink to wake up the digestion, but it plays a crucial role in vascular health during the night. As we age, the blood vessels can lose some of their natural elasticity. They can become stiffer, which makes the heart work harder to push blood through the system. Lemon is rich in vitamin C and specific flavonoids that are essential for maintaining the health of the endothelium. The endothelium is the thin inner lining of your blood vessels. This lining is responsible for regulating blood pressure and preventing clots. When you sleep, the body enters a repair phase. It uses the nutrients available in the bloodstream to patch up and strengthen tissues. By adding a squeeze of fresh lemon to your water, you provide a readily available source of antioxidants right before this repair cycle begins. Vitamin C helps the body produce collagen, which provides structure and flexibility to the arteries. When your arteries are flexible, they can expand and contract easily with each heartbeat. This reduces the resistance against the blood flow. Lower resistance means the heart does not have to pump as forcefully to circulate oxygen. This helps the body function more easily. It takes the strain off the cardiovascular system during the hours when your heart rate should naturally be at its lowest. Furthermore, lemon juice helps to alkalize the body. Although lemon is acidic in taste, it has an alkalizing effect once metabolized. An acidic environment in the body can contribute to inflammation. Inflammation is a known stressor for the heart. By neutralizing this acidity, you create a calmer internal environment for your organs. Using warm or room temperature water with lemon is best for the evening. Cold water can shock the system and might keep you awake. Warm water is soothing and helps the lemon juice absorb quickly. You do not need a lot. The juice of 1/4 or 1/2 of a lemon is sufficient. This is simple to do. It fits into any evening routine without requiring special preparation. Another benefit involves the liver. The liver is active at night, filtering the blood. Lemon supports liver enzymes, helping the blood filtration process. Cleaner blood moves more easily through the vessels, further supporting the heart's workload. Most older adults can try this safely. It is a gentle way to introduce vitamins without taking a pill. Second, slices of cucumber. Here is another simple habit that focuses on electrolyte balance. Adding slices of cucumber to your water is not just for a spa-like flavor. It provides a critical mineral that many seniors are deficient in: potassium. Heart health relies heavily on the balance between sodium and potassium. In the modern diet, it is very easy to consume too much sodium, even if you do not add salt to your food. Sodium is hidden in breads, canned goods, and prepared meals. Excess sodium causes the body to hold on to water in the wrong way, increasing the volume of blood and raising blood pressure. Potassium is the counterweight to sodium. It signals the kidneys to flush out excess sodium through urine. It also helps the walls of the blood vessels to relax. Cucumber is a gentle, natural source of potassium. When you infuse your water with cucumber slices, the minerals leach into the water. Drinking this before bed provides a subtle supply of electrolytes that helps regulate your blood pressure through the night. Unlike a potassium supplement, which can be harsh or dangerous if the dosage is wrong, cucumber water provides a safe, regulated amount. This works well for most older adults. It allows the body to absorb exactly what it needs. When blood vessels are relaxed due to adequate potassium, blood flows more freely. This is especially important during the early hours of the morning, a time when blood pressure naturally tends to rise. Having potassium in your system helps blunt this morning spike. To make this, simply wash a cucumber thoroughly and slice 4 or 5 thin rounds. Place them in a glass of water and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before drinking. You can even eat the slices afterward for extra fiber. This hydration is different from plain water. Plain water can sometimes pass through the body too quickly. The mineral content in cucumber water helps the body retain the fluid inside the cells, where it is needed for hydration, rather than just filling the bladder. This helps prevent dehydration without causing excessive bathroom trips. It strikes a helpful balance for seniors. Cucumber also contains antioxidants called lignans. These compounds have been shown to help reduce inflammation in the vascular system. Less inflammation means less risk of plaque buildup over time. This fits into any routine. It is refreshing, light, and very easy to prepare. Additionally, cucumber has a cooling property. Some seniors experience night sweats or feeling overheated at night. Cucumber water can help regulate body temperature from the inside out, keeping you comfortable. This keeps the body balanced. It supports the heart by managing the chemical environment of the blood. Third, a pinch of mineral salt. One more easy change you can try involves something that might sound counterintuitive: salt. However, we are not talking about standard white table salt, which is stripped of nutrients and is almost pure sodium. We are talking about unrefined mineral salt, such as Celtic sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. As we mentioned, hydration is critical for heart health because thick, dehydrated blood is hard to pump. However, simply drinking plain water can sometimes lead to a problem called flushing. This happens when you drink water and it goes straight through you, causing you to wake up to urinate, yet your cells remain dehydrated. For water to enter the cells and stay there, it needs electrolytes. A tiny pinch of mineral salt provides magnesium, calcium, and potassium alongside the sodium. These trace minerals act like a key, unlocking the cell door so water can enter. When your blood volume is properly maintained with electrolytes, the heart does not have to beat as fast to maintain pressure. It can beat slowly and strongly, which is the ideal state for sleep. You only need a very small amount. A single crystal or a pinch so small you can barely taste it is enough. The goal is not to make the water salty, but to mineralize it. This supports better circulation. It helps the blood retain the right consistency. Magnesium found in these unrefined salts is particularly good for the heart. It is a natural relaxant. It helps calm the nervous system and prevents heart arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. Many seniors have low magnesium levels, which can contribute to muscle cramps and poor sleep. Adding this pinch to your evening water can help prevent those painful leg cramps that often strike in the middle of the night. Leg cramps are often a sign that the muscles are not getting the right mineral balance from the blood. This is easy on the joints. Proper hydration cushions the tissues and reduces stiffness. It is important to note that if you have kidney disease or are on a strictly salt-restricted diet prescribed by a doctor, you should consult them. But for most people, the minerals in natural salt are essential for hydration. This works well for most older adults. It changes water from a simple fluid into a hydrating solution. Taking this small step can also reduce the number of times you wake up to use the bathroom. When the water is absorbed into the cells, it is not sitting in the bladder. This leads to deeper, more continuous sleep, which in itself is vital for heart health. This helps the body function more easily. It mimics the natural fluid balance of the body. 4. Fresh ginger slices. Another gentle adjustment helps with warmth and peripheral circulation. Many seniors suffer from cold hands and feet when they get into bed. This is often a sign that circulation to the extremities is not optimal. The heart is prioritizing the center of the body, and the small vessels in the hands and feet are constricted. Ginger is a powerful circulatory stimulant. It contains a compound called gingerol, which has a thermal effect on the body. It gently warms the system from the inside. More importantly, ginger acts as a vasodilator. This means it helps the blood vessels to widen/open up. When the vessels are open, blood can flow easily to the fingers and toes without the heart having to increase pressure. Preparing ginger water is simple. Cut a few thin slices of fresh ginger root, about the size of a coin, and steep them in warm water. You do not need to boil it like a tea, just letting it infuse in warm water for a few minutes is sufficient. Drinking this before bed ensures that your circulation remains active while you are sedentary. Sleep is a long period of inactivity. Ginger helps prevent blood from becoming stagnant in the legs. This supports circulation. It keeps the blood moving smoothly to every part of the body. Ginger also has blood-thinning properties. It prevents platelets from clumping together excessively. While you never want the blood to be too thin, preventing clumping is good for avoiding clots, which are a risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. If you are already on prescription blood thinners, you should use ginger in moderation, just a slice or two, to avoid amplifying the effect. For most others, it is a safe, natural way to keep blood flowing. This is simple to do. Ginger is inexpensive and keeps well in the refrigerator. Beyond circulation, ginger aids digestion. Sometimes indigestion or gas can cause pressure in the chest that mimics heart discomfort or puts pressure on the heart. By soothing the stomach before bed, ginger prevents this internal pressure. A calm stomach allows for a calm heart. The vagus nerve connects the gut and the heart. If the gut is irritated, it can send stress signals to the heart. Ginger soothes this entire pathway. Most older adults can try this comfortably. The warm, spicy flavor is also very comforting before sleep. This fits into any routine. It serves as a nice ritual to signal to the body that the day is over. 5. Apple cider vinegar. Here is another helpful step that focuses on metabolic health. Adding a small teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar to a glass of water can have a profound effect on your blood sugar levels overnight. Heart health and blood sugar are tightly linked. When blood sugar spikes and crashes, it creates inflammation and oxidative stress that damages the blood vessels. This is a slow, cumulative process that hardens arteries over time. Many seniors eat dinner and then sit for the rest of the evening. This can lead to elevated blood sugar levels that stay high while you sleep. High blood sugar makes the blood sticky and harder to pump. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid. This acid helps the muscles take up glucose from the bloodstream more efficiently. Essentially, it helps clear the sugar out of the blood and put it into the cells where it belongs. By stabilizing your blood sugar before you sleep, you reduce the metabolic stress on your heart. You prevent the inflammatory spikes that occur when glucose is uncontrolled. You only need a small amount. 1 teaspoon in a large glass of water is plenty. It is important to dilute it well to protect your tooth enamel and throat. This works well for most older adults. It is a traditional remedy that has been backed by modern observation. Stable blood sugar also leads to better sleep quality. It prevents the hypoglycemic drops, low blood sugar, that can cause you to wake up with a racing heart or in a sweat. Waking up with a racing heart is a stress response that releases cortisol. Cortisol raises blood pressure. Avoiding this cycle protects the heart muscle. It allows the heart to maintain a steady, slow rhythm throughout the night. If the taste is too strong, you can combine this with the lemon or ginger we mentioned earlier. The flavors blend well. This helps the body function more easily. It assists the pancreas and the cardiovascular system simultaneously. Apple cider vinegar also aids in breaking down fats. High levels of triglycerides, fats in the blood, are a risk for heart disease. The acetic acid supports the liver in processing these fats efficiently. This fits into any routine. It is a quick, functional habit that pays off in long-term vessel health. 6. Fresh mint leaves. One more easy change you can try is adding fresh mint leaves to your water. While mint is often associated with fresh breath or tea, its value for the heart comes from its ability to relax the smooth muscles of the digestive tract. There is a condition known as the gastrocardiac link, or Romheld syndrome, where gastrointestinal issues cause symptoms in the heart. For seniors, gas, bloating, or a full stomach can push upward against the diaphragm. The diaphragm sits right below the heart. When the stomach is bloated and pushes up, it reduces the space the heart has to beat. This physical pressure can cause palpitations, a sensation of fluttering, or even a slight increase in blood pressure. Mint contains menthol, which is a natural antispasmodic. It relaxes the valve between the esophagus and stomach and helps gas pass through the system rather than building up pressure. By steeping a few fresh mint leaves in your evening water, you soothe the stomach and reduce bloating. This ensures that the chest cavity remains spacious and pressure-free. When the physical pressure is removed, the heart can beat without restriction. This is particularly helpful if you have eaten dinner a bit too late. This supports better rest. It removes the physical discomfort that keeps many seniors tossing and turning. Mint also has a mild sedative effect. The aroma of mint activates the limbic system in the brain, promoting relaxation. A relaxed mind lowers the heart rate and blood pressure naturally. This is simple to do. Mint grows easily on a windowsill or can be bought in any grocery store. Unlike tea bags, using fresh leaves provides the oils in their most natural state without any added caffeine. Caffeine must be avoided before bed to protect the heart rhythm. Simply crush the leaves slightly with a spoon to release the oils before adding the water. This is easy on the joints. It requires no effort, but provides significant comfort. Most older adults can try this safely. However, if you have severe acid reflux, GERD, you should test mint carefully, as it relaxes the esophageal sphincter, which can sometimes worsen reflux in specific individuals. For most, however, it is a digestive aid. 7. A splash of tart cherry juice. The final addition is a splash of tart cherry juice. This is distinct from sweet cherry juice or cherry flavoring. Tart cherries, specifically the Montmorency variety, are a medicinal powerhouse for the cardiovascular system. Tart cherries are incredibly high in anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give the cherries their deep red color. Anthocyanins are potent anti-inflammatories. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is a primary driver of heart disease in seniors. It slowly damages the vessel walls, leading to plaque buildup. Consuming tart cherry juice acts like a fire extinguisher for this inflammation. Adding just a splash, about an ounce, to your glass of water turns it into a recovery drink. It provides a concentrated dose of protection for the vascular system. Studies have shown that regular consumption of tart cherry juice can help lower systolic blood pressure. It helps to relax the vessels and improve blood flow. This supports circulation. It actively works to lower the resistance in your arteries. Beyond the direct heart benefits, tart cherries are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. As we age, our natural production of melatonin drops. This is why many seniors have trouble staying asleep. By providing a natural source of melatonin, you improve sleep duration and quality. Better sleep is directly linked to better heart health. It is during deep sleep that blood pressure drops, giving the heart a break. If you do not sleep well, your blood pressure stays higher for longer, wearing out the heart muscle. This helps the body function more easily. It tackles both inflammation and sleep quality in one go. You do not need to drink a full glass of the juice, which can be high in natural sugar. Diluting a small splash in a full glass of water gives you the benefits of the compounds without spiking your blood sugar significantly. This fits into any routine. It adds a pleasant, slightly tart flavor to plain water. The antioxidants in tart cherries also reduce uric acid. High uric acid is associated with gout, but it is also a marker for cardiovascular risk. Keeping uric acid levels low protects both the joints and the heart. This works well for most older adults. It is a functional food that has been used for generations for pain and recovery. By incorporating this small splash, you are feeding your heart the nutrients it needs to repair itself overnight. Final thoughts. These 7 options, lemon, cucumber, mineral salt, ginger, apple cider vinegar, mint and tart cherry, transform ordinary water into a tool for health. You do not need to use them all at once. In fact, it is better to rotate them or choose the one that addresses your specific needs, whether that is circulation, digestion, or blood pressure. The key is consistency. By making your evening water purposeful, you support your heart during the critical 8 hours of sleep. This simple habit ensures that you wake up feeling hydrated, refreshed, and ready for the day. If you know someone over 60 who could benefit from this, share this video. And subscribe for more simple health tips.